All right, so on to some bad news now. XXXTentacion. So we know he's already facing a lot of legal trouble, and now he's back in jail with no bail, facing 7 additional felony charges, including witness tampering. What's happening here?
Hey, X is my guy, man, but I'm not gonna lie. Social media antics really caught up to him. He did get 7 new charges because the judge is saying so. And I don't know if Whoo Kid is too familiar with the case, even though he did do his little pre-production shit.
Yeah.
But basically, he's accused.
Moms, like kidnapped the bitch moms and all kind of shit.
He's accused of like being very abusive to her. This guy, man. Hold on, man. I'm trying to be serious. Hold up.
How can you be serious? You guy's 19. He's wilding out, man. Like
Nah, he's charged with some serious shit with his girl. Like, if you read through the shit, like, it's very serious. But then what happened is that I think he had contact, or he may have had contact with her, and now the judge is saying, because she changed her mind, like, oh, no, drop all the charges. And they're looking at her like, bitch, are you crazy?
Okay,
like,
so they're saying, the prosecutor's just saying, they claim that he coerced her into dropping the charges.
They don't believe her shit at all.
Yeah, exactly. So they give new charges for that, but that's not why he got locked up. Apparently, like, he tweeted out on Instagram the court information, say, all my fans, come support me, show some love. What happened is, the judge on the case, his name was there, like his little assistant was there, the number was there. So all his fans, that's all they know how to do. They called up, and apparently the judge got thousands of death threats, had to take himself off the case. And the new judge who showed up, as soon as they saw X in court, they didn't even get to the charges. They said, we're locking you up. Like you're turning this into like a social media mockery. This is court. We're gonna decide your fate. So you encouraging your fans to show support by either calling or whatever. And apparently, like, the court was like thousands of people outside. So it's kind of unfortunate, but he's young. Whoever his lawyer is need to be fired, because if you saw that he did that, being around real situations like that, you gotta call your client, say, get that off social media. They're gonna see that, or it could end up the wrong way for you. So he's gonna be locked up until the trial's ended. And he's in Florida. When
does it even start? Do we know? There's no date yet, right?
It should start sometime next year. I think it was like January, but they keep pushing it back. He was pushing it back because he was on bail, right? But now he's in jail. They want to push it up because he want to get out. So I don't know.
But you brought up social media with Extension, but is it like real life? Like I don't understand. Like is this social media like? I don't know. Does he use social media as a way to like portray success? Why is he still like beefing with his baby moms and doing all that shit? Like, is he really successful, or he just used social media to hide the success? Like, well, who does that? If you're making money, why am I fucking still with my baby moms? If I'm making like tons of money, I'm touring, I got shows, I'm young, I'm killing it out there. Obviously, kids are going crazy. Like, I have like a cult fan base at my age. Why would I like still lower myself to like doing all that shit? Like,
well, I don't think that girl is his baby mom. It's like his ex-girlfriend. But it like, all that stuff is like, it's been documented through the internet. So there's voice calls and
that's
recordings.
Even worse. That's your ex-girl. That's not even like, a baby mom's would be like a reason really to even go that low. But your ex-girl, I mean, that's just these kids.
Yeah, I feel bad for her too, because she's getting death threats now too. You know what I mean? Like, she's put up a couple of posts and taken it down because all his fans are now looking at her to say, you're the reason why our guy's in jail. So, like, she put up a thing to say, I try to keep him out of jail, and then she put up another thing to say, listen, even though I still care for him, I didn't want to see him in jail, some of these things did happen. You get me? So, it's kind of weird, but to the point about how he uses social media, that's how he communicates with his fans. His fans, the same way how they call that judge or whatever, it's kind of like a cult following, man. I've never seen anything like that in terms of a fan base, but his fan base subscribes to like his thinking, and they follow him to the max. So when he uses social media, it's his real life, or it's their reality that they're living in. So
I mean, these kids have like, they cross every line you could think of. Like I think I was watching his live one time. He was live, and then I think he was just like, his boy was like fucking another teenage, like they were having like teenage sex, like, and you can hear like his homie, like he's talking obviously, but his homie who's obviously young also is fucking like another like young white chick, and it's just and it's like live, like I'm bugged out off of this shit, like.
Nah. Well, I mean, I didn't see that shit.
I saw that shit, motherfucker. I saw, I'm a pervert, but golly, man, I ain't that much of a
Maybe
pervert.
you heard the porn on the TV. But I went to that point. I remember, and again, I mean, like, I've reached out to him certain times on personal occasions because I remember he's the same rapper who got punched on stage. And I remember when he got punched on stage.
Yeah, why is that? He gets, like, the more he gets beat up, the more popular he gets. Like, usually if you get fucked up or beat up by a group.
No, it's different now.
What is it, different now? Like, your career should be, like, out of here. Like, he gets beat up, he gets knocked out, he gets beat up, Migos, drink. I mean,
and he'll put it on Instagram and show you everything, It's different.
I remember in the aftermath of that, he got on Instagram Live and, like, all his homies, who I guess, you gather the troops, they're, like, playing this shit. I'm like 70,000 people are watching you. You can't be playing retaliation. 70,000. So I remember I hit him, I'm like, yo, dog, whatever you're doing, get off live. Like this. So he's definitely used Instagram sometimes, not in the best way.
But he hasn't taken any of that advice, obviously. So it doesn't seem like his lawyer could have even helped if they wanted to, right?
But you got to make that call. Maybe the lawyer did make that call and maybe ignored it.
Him,
But he needs somebody to really manage him because even though we criticize him here, and we have given excuses to other artists for the same issue, he's definitely going through a lot of mental issues. He's definitely bipolar. 1 minute, he wants to beef with everybody, and he's going to kill somebody. The next minute, or the next snap, the next tweet, he's like positive vibes, writing your journals, and you know what I mean? So like he's very like hot or cold. So when we see his actions that probably led him to jail, we look at him and ridicule him. And by the way, he's 19, but he definitely has some mental going on. Yeah. Like he tried to explain one time, I don't think people listened. He was like, he never had a father figure in his life. He's never had a consistent home, and he's been in and out of like group homes and like been in and out of the system. So he's really fucked up. So, you know what I mean? We judge him off these things, but if it was someone else, maybe because of the violence and stuff that he's involved with, if it was someone else, we would think about the mental shit that has occurred in his life that kind of led him to do all this.
You know him better than like some people I know, but does he have a God complex issue because of the success, or
a little bit?
Meaning you could do whatever you fucking want?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing I think that probably led him to jail. You know what I mean? Like you don't get on Snap and say, Florida better not lock me up. I'm thinking like because you have so much fans, they're gonna be like, oh my God.
Well, Waka Flocka told me that they talk. Yeah. But he said that, the social media is bullshit. He's really a smart individual. Like he really like strategized how he's gonna like market his shit all year. So it's all planned. But it's like these young kids, like me being my age looking in, we weren't ODing like that back in the days. There was no social media or whatever, but even if there was, we wouldn't be ODing the way these kids do, like crack, drugs, coke, like random chaos, sex, fighting, shooting, like they're killing each other. Like the TK nigga, like who shoots a video before you get fucking locked up? Like there's no lines anymore.
Well, you gotta realize attention is really the
number one shit.
It's the number one drug now. You gotta be like, if you look and you asked me like in pre-production like why he's so popular or whatever. But look at he got out of jail this year and he's back in jail this year.
Damn.
And through that time, he's beefing like 5-10 people. Like he got out, he's beefing with Drake. After Drake, he's beefing with Offset. After Offset, he's going through some other issues with people around him. So then he signs a contract. Then he has another song. Then he puts out a video where he's like showing people getting lynched. So it's been up and down, but with all that, that's why he keeps getting popular. Every time the attention is on him. He was an independent artist doing that too. I remember having a conversation with him, like he does a lot of stuff trying to bring attention to himself because there's not a record label to push him. Right. You get me? But
it's just a shame that it's gone this far, that it's going to get him in legal trouble. But I mean, hopefully things work out for the best for him.